magnífica.
Jukes. I see someone, but I don't think they're alive.
This house is clean.
Jumpy.
Another dead zone. The only thing alive in here is the smell.
They're not coming back.
Well, if you're gonna ride out the apocalypse, no better way to do it than with some castles and crusades.
Hey, you too. Take only what you need.
A story once spoken is ageless. The dungeon imagined without end. The curious are the ones most courageous. The tree that endures has to bend. From stillness the mad mage is stirring. From countless voices the castle takes shape. Zagig will test the enduring. Those unlucky will never escape. A story once spoken is ageless. The dungeon imagined without end. The curious are the freighter drifts through space. As you stare out at the star-flecked void, another ship comes in. Wait, is this sci-fi? I thought we agreed on a World War II campaign. Oh. Did we? That's cool. I can pivot. The smell of smoke curdles in your nostrils. Hold up, I thought we were prepping for a zombie apocalypse campaign. Alright, here's what we're doing. It's the year 3700. Humanity's elite fled to other planets long ago, taking with them all forms of advanced technology. Earth survivors scrape by with historic tools as weird phenomena plague abandoned nuclear sites. Witnesses report seeing glowing lights and the dead rising from their graves. And amidst the chaos, 3 strangers will meet in a dim bar. A veteran zombie slayer, a disgraced general out for revenge, and a space mercenary sent to investigate the power plants. Now describe your characters. How did you do that? I have the right tools for the job.
Trollord Games. Join the fray.
I don't think there's a problem with
Davis, we're going live.
Oh,
Going
okay.
live. What's up, everybody? How's everybody tonight?
My conversation was cut short.
Chuck's the only one that's on stream.
That's all, because I'm the only one that matters, just so y'all understand what's going on around here.
All right.
We're
How's
in.
everybody? All right, I guess we'll bring them on.
No, don't do it.
We're having a coup. Not really. They would much rather leave and leave me here. So there's that.
So I washed my clothes accidentally
I'm very sorry for your loss.
That'll help me.
No, it's, okay, let me rephrase. I wash my clothes in pet deodorant stuff. Accident. I thought it was
You
like
just have that sitting around?
it was around the house, and I thought it was. I didn't even look at it. I thought it was laundry detergent, and I was just like, I'll pour it in.
Like, oh my god, that was rat poison.
Yeah, no, and my clothes smell like this pet deodorant now, and I'm like, it's giving me like I don't know. Anyway, I gotta rewash my clothes. Let me just say, I gotta rewash all my clothes.
Making my skull ache.
I need a wrong button. Well, I need my thing set up. That's what I need. Jeez. There we go.
Which makes me, what the heck is in the pet deodorant that's making me just like give me a headache? And I'm thinking maybe that shouldn't be like being sprayed around the house.
Yeah, you should.
All right, we're finally here. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight?
You should just quit buying all the chemicals. Just all of them. Just get Simple Grain. That's all you need.
Oh,
The
it's been a day.
Make your own soap. What are the odds something bad happens there?
Hey, my wife's been making our own. She made her own lye soap the other day. It didn't work very well, so she's gonna have a go at it. But we're right there, Jeremy. We're right there.
who's
saying sometimes that can go pretty
All right,
bad when
so
you're playing with a lie.
real quick, you guys, we have an audience here. This is our community. They've come to watch us talk about our normal bullshit, which is great.
Get out of here.
Steve's got all kinds of numerous Dr. Peppers bought for him, at least 100. So we're going to do a chugging stream
Thank
later
you
on.
all.
We're chugging stream. You have to drink all the Dr. Peppers possible.
We are doing a giveaway. If you want to come over here to twitch.tv/trollergames, you may give us a follow. Exclamation point raffle in the chat. We'll get you in. We're giving away some store codes tonight. So come on over. It's a big night for us tonight.
Is it? What's going on?
Sort of a big night. Well, one of our big collaborators that we work with, Jay Lorgasamba, is having his partner anniversary on Twitch tonight, and we're sponsoring that after this show. We're going to raid into him. Then I'm going to play with Ed Greenwood. We're going to kill stuff. It'll be a lot of fun.
Very good.
Very
Don't
nice.
kill anything, Chuck. I want you to role play all night. Go heavy on the role play.
Well, I've got some wild turkey. I thought about doing it. I don't know. We'll see. So if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat. We're going to be talking about all kinds of things in here. And yeah.
I'm not allowed to talk about anything I was talking about earlier.
No.
Jeremy, I think you got a sniper.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure what's going on there.
For each Dr. Pepper Steven drinks, he has to slam a shot of whiskey or bourbon.
You never mix anything with Dr. Pepper.
I drink. That's all I drink with wild turkey is Dr. Pepper.
That's just sad.
Isn't
Why?
that what you used to drink, Kent? Wild
I
turkey?
used to drink Evan Williams. That was my drink.
Oh, yeah, Evan Williams. That was it. Yeah.
Some rot gut whiskey.
Yeah, that is. You got to be ashamed of yourself. No wonder you drink a lot of
Before
Dr.
you go out, treat yourself. Get yourself a bottle of Buffalo Trace.
Oh, that's great.
That sounds like right up my alley.
Well, you had a chance at GameOCon. I bought everybody a shot.
It's a Kentucky bourbon whiskey.
You're not supposed to shoot it. You're supposed to sip it. And I bought them all a shot. It about killed some of them.
You guys are going about this drinking thing all wrong. Go to the bar, talk to the bartender, and drink the slop. Then you're golden the rest of the fucking night.
Jack and Coke gave me 2 kids I don't remember making, according to Ben Adams Knight. It happens, Ben. I've got like 14 kids that way. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Dude, slop is free. I mean, it's good.
Scarlet Watch says vodka goes
why they
well
call
with
it
Dr.
slop.
Pepper. I don't know about all. I don't know if I could drink vodka with Dr. Pepper.
All right, slop aside, we did have an actual question in there.
Oh, okay.
One Elf Flynn says, after all the dust settles with the new printing out to customers, what comes next in 2025? We actually got a pretty busy year already lined up.
Yeah, I'm already tired.
Yeah.
Well, I'm already tired for 2025.
It's going to kick off with Castle Zagig in February. Work's already begun on Barsoom. We're looking at that second quarter. Codex of the Plains. Jeremy's got about 3 projects on his desk right now. The Companions book, which is hounding him at the moment. There's lots of stuff, and we're fixing to revisit Guilds and Orders, Halls of Wood, Halls of Stone, Chuck's.
All these projects we've shoved aside, we're going to try to finally address them.
That haven't been discussed in like 2 years.
Yeah. Been like 18 months
No.
for this caught up because of those bloody core books and Amazing Adventures and
All this
everything
other
else.
shit.
But
Everything else everybody wants. Everybody wants all this stuff. It's crazy.
it's good stuff. It's great content.
It is
And of
good.
course, in the midst of all of that will be the Gary Gygax World Builder Archive. I got it right that time. Which is 11 volumes rolling down.
Oh my
It
god.
will
that's-
be yes. It will be a really, really, really packed year of material coming out because we're also going to be releasing stuff that's been backlogged for ages.
Yeah.
Where we got the Arms and Army coming out.
There's no telling
It's
what's
gonna
going to
be
show
soon.
up. There's no telling what'll show up this year. Honestly.
Nothing.
Yes,
Nothing, just nothing.
that is on the docket. I've been making notes on that for quite a while, and we pulled so much out of the Adventures backpack that a whole lot of new stuff will go.
Oh yeah, we're ready for that baby, aren't we, Steve? That's going to be.
I
that'll
gotta
be
tell
awesome.
you all. So you guys have not seen. Nobody's seen this but me because I saw it yesterday.
What's that?
So Bill Edmonds took over layout for the grimoire that goes with the Hermit.
Oh yeah, I
It's
wanted
like-
to ask. Yeah, yeah.
It's like 70 something pages, and he sent me over the mock up, and it looks badass.
That's it. I was hoping it would.
It's 70 pages?
Yeah, he said it's a lot longer than I'm going to have to see what he's done. But-
There was not 70 pages worth of content there.
Well, wait till you see what he's. And I told him to make it like I got to find Bill's Skype. I told him to make it like a
Like a grimoire.
like a manuscript, a medieval manuscript. So
Yeah.
This is the one that I put together, right?
yes,
Okay.
is indeed.
And guys, I'm getting your questions. I'm throwing them in queue, so just
Yeah. This is anyway. There's like
Reason-
layout things.
The reason I actually bring this up was because one of the things that's a little bit of an issue is the rune spells for the rune mark. Are we going to put those back in the Adventurers backpack? Because there's 210 of them now, or whatever the hell it is. Or are we going to make its own spell book? And looking at Chuck, I'm going to drop this thing. So I'm going to put it in Chuck's chat so he can get it up. Now, I'm going to say this now, and I'm going to say it like 57 times, I'm sure. That the left hand page, there's two samples he put up. The left hand page is the one with
Oh wait, I have to go to Twitch to see this, right?
good choice. I approve
yeah,
already.
yeah, yeah. It looks
Leave it up. Leave it up. I want to see it. I
It's
don't.
not up yet.
It's not
Not
up
up yet.
so
Is this the
so
high
everybody, so one of the things that's been percolating for the past 24 hours is we do a spell book, a rune spell book, lay it out like this. So that it
Rune
has
spells,
more-
right?
Yeah, for the rune spells, so that it has a little bit more, We're also going to experiment with canvas covers on the print. The printer wants Dakota and I
I
did
just saw a word processor for a second.
Well, I
An
wanted
image of
I
a word
wanted-
processor popped up on screen.
We're
It's a long
fixing to get.
story.
We're gonna have Dakota do some dancing in the print shop. So lots
He
of-
would. He would do it in a heartbeat.
Okay, I literally have no idea what I'm doing.
We need to get him and
And
Davis.
Go to trollord.com.
Oh.
I'm at Twitch TV Trollord Games. It's just not doing anything.
You don't see the four of us,
No,
then you're not there. You're somewhere else.
I hate everything.
Yes, Death Angel Shadow. That's kind of where my brain is at the moment. And when Chuck gets his picture up, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh wait! I see us now.
Yeah. So Chuck will put a picture up in just a minute.
Okay.
Right now, in fact.
I don't see any chat though.
That's something you've done.
No, I haven't done anything. Oh no! I saw chat. I see something. I see a question.
It's all your fault.
Get your firearm, Paul.
There's oil in them woods.
There you go.
Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is.
That's
it is something.
beyond what I thought we'd have. That's great.
So that's kind of where the brain pan has wandered to.
Okay, 100%. Okay, this I freaking love this.
Yeah.
I want. Okay, anyway, never mind. We'll discuss it in the future.
Davis was about to go into a staff meeting mode.
I think this is how everything should appear.
Yeah.
Now, we should warn people. These pages are cursed, and if you look at them, you will succumb to the curse.
That's right.
Yes,
you'll want
this
to buy.
is real.
You'll want to buy Troller Games
And
products.
now here's something else that I told Bill to do. So now Jeremy wrote the introduction to this book. And he wrote it, Davis, you'll love this. He wrote it as if he was a scribe and, introducing this book of lost tales. It's not from Jeremy, that type of shit. And speaking of which, Jeremy, Finn said that thing was fantastic. He he raved about your introduction. So there's not going to be any legal in the front of this book. I'm going to bury the legal in the very back of the book.
Really?
So you're
Cool.
You're going to open it up, and it's going to be like, it's not going to be a legal, troller.
Yeah.
Could we put
I felt like a translator working on it because I had these legendary adventure spells. And I'm like, all right, how do I make these work?
Could we not put
With a
some
20-sided
Steve?
die.
Could we put some dust with it too inside the books as we ship it? They open it up. That'd be awesome.
See, and this is how I want the whole Nzea thing done. This is exactly how I want the Nzea thing done.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
That's very cool.
Genuine
Genuine gnome
group
skin.
art.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I'm going to put us back. We've got a few questions
The
rolling
Voyage
in.
manuscript. Yes, we can do that. Yes.
What's that?
Ooh, that would be awesome. Awesome. To make a completely indecipherable pile of junk.
I was inspired by the Voynich manuscript.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. I got to look it up.
It's
Yeah,
a,
look at
it's,
all this.
it may be a hoax. We're not really, nobody's sure.
Is that Finn?
It's some kind of manuscript. No.
Oh.
No, that's a that's a friend.
Oh, okay. Right on.
All these people from other things that I do are coming in.
That's good. They need to come here and harass the
They're
shit
great.
out of you. Is what they need to do.
Yeah.
Man, you explained it real well.
Man, you explained.
Yeah, someone claims to have solved the translate or figured out the translated it in the past few years or something
They've,
like
they've
that.
translated
Figured it
parts
out.
of it. A lot of
Yeah.
it is still either ciphered or nonsense or in invented languages.
Yeah. Look at the Voynich manuscript. It's really, really cool. I don't, whether it's a hoax or not, or someone's just fevered imagination, God knows. It is interesting. I really like reading through it, and I think we should, in fact, work off the Voynich manuscript, for certain things in the future. It's like an idea base.
It sounds like great content for Amazing Adventures.
I did read. Okay, so Peter sent me over this article too this morning. Speaking of the Voynich manuscript, about
Favorite streamer.
Cuneiform. Was it?
That's funny because TravCam0 is my favorite streamer. Go check him out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Cuneiform tablets. They have AI programs working over some, 20,000 untranslated cuneiform tablets that are going through and figuring out. These AIs are now figuring out what previous people couldn't figure out or didn't have time for. It's really cool. Anyway, they can do that with the Voynich manuscript.
I think they've been doing that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hop into some questions if you guys are ready. I'm gonna
Fire.
Okay.
fire. Oh no.
Don't fire.
It's okay. It's just a dumb video. It'll stop.
It'll stop eventually.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
There we go. All right. Let's see. Let's get some of these questions out of the way. McGlut asks,
Subversive and edgy and new.
do you think Shadowrun will ever get a Siege Engine adaptation? I mean, I'd be down for it.
What would that represent?
A better game.
Shadowrun,
Oh,
fantasy,
just joking.
sci-fi mix thing.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Is
so
it
they got
Shadowrun or Shadow Dark?
Shadow. What did he say? Run.
Shadowrun.
Yeah, Shadow.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Shadow Dark. I was like,
Oh,
they're both
no.
fantasy games.
Yeah.
I mean,
That'd be cool. Do you guys know anything about that? I mean, I'm sure Chuck
I know
does.
next to nothing about Shadowrun.
I used to play it a lot.
I know
I
a
haven't
little
played
bit
the latest ones.
Shadowrun. I know about the settings a little bit. Who owns them?
So it's sort of like Wizards of the Coast, but it's sort of
Yeah.
like, if you in a broad picture, Barsoom,
Mhm.
because it's science fiction. What do you call it? Planetary romance. Jeremy, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barsoom is
Really?
Planetary
That's the
Romance.
term?
I think that would
Or
be
Sword
fair.
and Planet.
Look at Chuck's like, that's the term.
There's two
I
terms.
would have
Sword
thought
and
it'd been
Planet
something
or
different
Planetary
besides that. I
Romance.
don't know. Whatever. I mean, if you came to me and said, Chuck, I need you to write something on the play, I'd be like,
Yeah. Shadowrun is like Blade Runner with monsters
right. That's a good way
Yeah.
to put it.
and wizards. And
Yes, I would
elves.
love to see something like that.
like the
Okay,
CEO
yes.
of some company is a dragon, and you don't,
Oh no, this guy's
Did
Chad's
you,
right.
do you remember that? There was a movie that came out recently called Bright, I think. Well, it wasn't recently. It was a few years ago.
It's a
Bright.
good movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah. So that would be more like that's your cyberpunk fantasy type, sort of.
So that takes place in just fantasy modern day Los Angeles, though.
Right. Yeah.
You'd
But
have to dump like a gallon of Blade Runner on top of it.
yeah.
Well, I mean, like Chad's talking about, that's just AA waiting. Amazing Adventures, you know.
Yeah.
Easy. Easy.
What's
That's
You
the
need
next
someone really cynical to write it because it's such a
It's-
cynical, bitter world.
Yeah.
It's dark
nobody
Star
optimistic.
Wars. It's just dark Star Wars. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Star Wars is just a fantasy. I mean, but that's literally all that it
Star
is.
Wars is just a Western.
I know it's like it's either a Western or it's a fantasy, and it just has this like science fiction thing on top of it. Or whatever.
Star Wars just never quite reached the pinnacle that Resident Evil did. They
Oh,
keep
clearly.
trying.
Clearly.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, next question.
Anyway,
Didn't the
MJ
world
Cook.
end in one of those movies? In
Or
one of those
Dark
Resident Evil
Star.
movies?
Dark Star is like the peak science fiction.
Like the planet's a desert in like the third one, right?
Oh,
And then
yeah,
in the-
help me.
Everything's fine.
We're not.
Yeah.
We want to know what they're smoking. Me and Steve are over here on the sidelines, like,
Yeah.
Wait. What are you talking about, Jeremy?
In the
Resident
third
Evil-
Resident Evil movie, the world is a Mad Max
Yes.
post-apocalypse. All the
Yeah,
water's
the
gone.
third movie, but then it goes into this.
And then in the fourth one, all the water's back.
And then in the sixth one, there's like stuff. And then there's a spin-off now, Kent. There's a spin-off called
I tried to watch it. It wasn't very good.
Yeah,
And
called-
I shouldn't say it just didn't catch me.
it's called people trying to do the same thing again.
Yeah, well, I like Mila Jovovich jumping around killing zombies all day. That's what I want to watch. I don't want to watch the other crap.
Have
They
you
had
gone to
this-
the moon yet?
They had this big old thing where these two kids are hanging out. They're trying to figure out what's going on with the research. I'm like, I don't care about anything.
No, what?
Well, we've successfully answered one question.
Yes.
Okay, but wait. Back to Resident Evil.
No, we're done with Red. No,
My favorite character in
I'm
Resident
putting my
Evil.
foot down. No.
Okay, no, Resident Evil 2. Who's the girl
Sucks.
Yes.
who had the two guns?
I can't remember her name.
Oh, the iconic character of girl with two guns. Yes. I remember.
Yeah.
all
All
right.
right, next question, Chuck.
Okay, anyway.
MJ Cook 78 asks, and this is a really good question that's going to fall on everybody's desk, I guess, a little bit. Is the
I'll
Castles
answer
and
it first.
Okay, I want you to. Is the Castles and
No,
Crusades? Jesus Christ. Anyway, is the Castles and Crusades starter set still being released in Q1 of 2025?
Oh my God, Jeremy, I owe you an answer.
I didn't ask you anything.
No. I'm going through all my messages today, and I went
Okay.
through. I went through our
We'll
entire.
talk about that later.
Okay, I went through our
Talk about that
entire
later.
Skype history for like a month, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm never answering any of Jeremy's questions." He's like,
So, to answer
He
your
knows.
question, it is written. I have gone through the first 1.5 booklets identifying what art I want where. I haven't passed any of that along. The character sheets are underway because we wanted to really strip down the character sheets quite a bit to make it easier to start. Oh, I think I disconnected.
"No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
I can. Hear. I
Um,
don't care about anybody else."
and then I think that's. I mean, it has to be laid out and produced and everything, but the writing is done except for like one or two really little things.
So I see Q1 for that.
Yeah, it will be at GaryCon.
Okay, that's aggressive.
We
Gotta
just
be.
need-
You gotta be aggressive. We got shit coming down the pike.
Yes.
We need an artist. We need an artist.
Listen,
Yeah.
my job
Yep.
is to come up with brilliant ideas. It's you guys' job to make it happen. All right.
They have too many ideas already. We don't need someone else coming up with
We
them.
have lots of ideas.
Oh, you
Lots
forgot
of-
to mention Kent, the post-apocalyptic game.
No,
Never mind.
no.
No.
We're not talking about that yet.
This is not the right forum.
Okay, I'll find something else to talk about.
All right.
Well, what's the next question?
Sundance Kid 007 asks, for Amazing Adventures fans, found out from Jason Vay in Discord that he's working on an update to Brotherhood of William St. John source book. He's actually doing that. He's doing 2 St. John books, I think, right? Yeah, right. So there's
He put-
there's other stuff coming out too. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I can't speak on it. I don't know anything.
That's fine.
I can't speak on anything because apparently I'm not supposed to.
Gaming.
It looks like you're wearing a Starfleet uniform.
I'm
does,
planning
actually.
to die. I'm the red shirt. I'm dying.
Yeah. Well, it looks like you got the thing on your lapel.
Oh yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
does.
All right, let's see.
The legacy. Chuck, to finish your statement, it is the Brotherhood of William St. John source book and then the Legacy of William St. John.
Legacy.
A collection of short stories.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought it might have been an adventure. I wasn't for sure what that part was there. The legacy.
Adventure's done. That came out, right?
He's expanding it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Next question would be from Anvil 242. I will be running CNC and A at Skirmish Con in Jacksonville in February. Do you guys support for that sort of thing? Absolutely, we support for that sort of thing. Anvil, reach out to us right here at I hear myself for some reason for just a second. Anyway, right there. You just email us there. Email. Just put Chuck in the title if you want. I'll check the emails. And yeah, send us on over. I'll get you something hooked up. I'd like to find out about Skirmish Con anyway. Maybe we can do something for them too as well. So hit me up. Let's see. King McGlut asks, is Jester a class in any TLG books? If not, what would you do with that? Would it be like Davis? No, the last part I added, actually.
No, it's just the company.
No, we do not have a Jester class anywhere. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
The trouble is, how do you envision a badass 24th level Jester?
Yeah.
You just
Like
like
a
the
little
like a combination. I'll tell you exactly how you do it. It's a combination of Coburg, okay, and whatever that dude's name was. In the chat will know this. I'm failing right now, but with Isaac Asimov's the oh shit, it's my favorite book series he ever wrote.
Oh, Ronald
No,
McDonald.
not
I
dude.
got
No,
Lord of the
fuck off.
Rings.
No. Let me finish this.
Mila Jovovich's character.
Let me
from
think a
President-
second. Damn it. God, my brain's just
The
leaving me.
Mule.
Orphans in the Sky.
Bone Tomahawk.
No, stop. Oh my God. Generation ships, right? What was the biggest one ever? The science fiction. The Mule. Thank you, Foundation. Manfred knows. Yeah, a
Warden?
combination of the Mule and Coburg is what I think.
No, I think Harley Quinn. If you did it, you base it off Harley Quinn.
It would be good.
Yeah.
The Riddler,
The Riddler,
Superman.
Batman. Yeah.
Oh, that's better. I like that. That's good. 20th level Bard equals David Bowie. That's not wrong. That is not wrong.
Dude, okay, and who was it out there that was running the Cyberpunk game, whatever, Shadowrun? You need to have a dark Ronald McDonald, like a Ronald McDonald who's like on a killing spree. Or something.
Well, yeah, if you want your game to be a farce.
Maybe
sure.
that's what we do.
No, that's where you have to really manage it well. So,
Hey.
but you'd have McDonald's in the future, right? And what kind of McDonald's would it be in a cyberpunk?
It's just like
What
that
would they
movie
serve?
where Taco
where they
Bell took over the
genetically
world,
engineer
remember?
grimaces.
Yeesh.
They come out of big machines.
That's what we do,
Oh
Steve.
yeah.
That's what we do. We do a kit book. We come up with kits for all these classes.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Well,
Sounds
we
like a lot
wouldn't
of
do
work,
it.
and
We
that
wouldn't
sounds
have to do it. They would, but we
That
wouldn't.
sounds like, oh, let's just put more powers on these things, and it gets away from you after too long.
So then you make new classes. I would think a kit would be easier to make than a class, but maybe I'm wrong.
No,
It would be, but the trouble would be making
hell
it
is a
so
kit?
that
It's like a subclass, basically. Basically,
it's
you
like
can
a
Oh,
thing
no, we're not
to
doing
slap
that.
on top of it to make it more powerful.
no, not more powerful, more themed. More themed.
That's what killed third edition. We ain't doing it.
Just an idea. Jesus Christ.
no. The game has to be designed, has to be built ground up to do that
I know.
in a manageable sense.
I just like to give Steve a chance to say
You have to be
no.
very judicious about what you introduce.
Hey, let's just name off products that Kent's going to say no to.
And there's lots of them.
Aliens are fake. That's a new book coming out next. That'll be
Oh.
banned, of course. You know.
Hey, do we have another question?
Oh yeah, we got
We've got like
plenty
15.
here. I can't.
All right, let's go through them one by one real quick.
All right. Well, you got some
I'll
presentation.
answer them.
All right. So
Yes,
actually,
it
this is
really.
for Davis from Malaki
Oh.
9998.
Oh,
Is Davis the most tech savvy person at TLG?
yes.
And that's why he's wearing a red shirt, folks.
What was the question? I missed it. What was
Is
it?
Davis the
Davis-
most tech savvy person at TLG?
Oh yeah. without a doubt.
What did I send to Chuck this way? I want to see. I was like, "What the is this?" And you go, "Turn your computer back on," or turn it and restart your computer.
Did you
I'm
see
like,
the
"Oh,
last
yeah,
one? I said, if that doesn't work, hang thyself.
Yeah, right.
Club me tender. Oh God, Omega. Okay, let's see. Omega Gambit. If my emails are different between, there's asterisks here. I guess it probably didn't show it. Drive through. Well, I get the PDF link to my. So here's what you need to do, Omega, and anybody that's listening. If you do not, okay, so if you use a different, email address for crowdfunding outside of drive-through, then you need to email us at product support, and I can go in the back end, and Grace can, and we can change your emails for just that project, so it goes to wherever you want. Because what I'm going to do next week, probably around Monday or Tuesday, I'll pull the final report on all that stuff, and then I'll email everything out to the emails I have. And that's not hard for us to do. Just email us there, and I'll let you know for sure. Because we get a lot of requests for that, And we've got people that use 7 different emails I've seen for crowdfunding. It's insane. And other people use 1, so it's all over the place.
Yeah.
So there. Let's see. King McGluck says, "What are you covered in, dear? Jeremy dumped a gallon of Blade Runner on me." Oh, that's not a question. Probably referenced to something earlier. I don't know. There was, let's see. Where was we? Another question popped up there, and I wanted to ask Steve real quick.
That's some good imagery there, though. Dump a gallon of Blade Runner on it. Some good imagery.
Steven, is the neon alien giving the finger? If so, that's cool as hell. From Keith, the Gamer Geek.
Yes, it is.
Is it really? I never noticed that. Are you shitting me?
Yeah,
Wow.
that black thing behind it. I'm inundated in aliens. I got an alien.
Oh my
pencil
God.
holder.
You got another one?
I got this.
You make that yourself? What the fuck?
This is all I have.
And this
I've got-
is my favorite.
Yeah, I know. I've just got these 2 here and Jesus, little baby Jesus. And that's all I got.
Oh, baby Jesus.
And some dragons.
I missed the Alien War was supposed to be on the 3rd of December. It didn't happen.
Oh, yeah. My wife was
dude.
all about it. Tell Steve. I said, I'm sure he knows. I'm sure he knows.
Dude, it happened.
I have a bunch of Jade figurines. That's all I have in here.
Jade, I've got a monkey's paw over here. But,
No, I do.
No, that would be Davis that would say that. He would probably have a monkey's paw in that damn
He
place.
probably has a monkey's paw.
I
somewhere in
guarantee he
that
does. Question from Kai Brightwing. Are you going to make Cast Crusade's character manager a program that runs on PC without a web connection?
Ooh,
That
a
would mean,
downloadable.
he means a desktop application.
Yeah.
That's what it was, is it not? No,
No.
it's just web.
Yes.
I'm not sure what to do about the character manager. We would love to get back into it. We still haven't gotten it deployed on the
Apple.
there's
yeah.
the Jade figurine. We still haven't got it deployed on the Apple phone, which is still frustrating. And this is now.
The Jade figurines are really badass, and there's
It's like, well, anyways. Steve's like,
Yeah.
there's like a whole mountain of jade in Malaysia. So Malaysia's really cool in that it's like this, like where the folding happens, and they keep discovering these new minerals in Malaysia. And I've just read, I can't remember the names of. There are 2 new minerals that they pulled up this past year or whatever. They're the most expensive minerals in the whole wide world, or I think they fall into the gem category or something like that.
Unobtainium?
No. I'll actually look them up because I read about there's just like this.
You feel laughing
mountain.
at that.
Yeah, there's this mountain of jade in Malaysia as well that's being slowly, just not slowly, speedily, just the whole mountain is being taken down by these Chinese companies as they make just
That's
like
because Jeremy's got so much of it in his office.
yeah, he's got all the jade. He doesn't even, he's rich.
These came straight from Shanghai.
Hey, Davis, I have a question for you. Next
Yeah.
week, if I give you an address in Thailand, can you confirm it's correct as far as how it's structured?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm having some errors in Easy Ship because there's something in Thailand that's not called a state, believe it or not. So it's
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, thank you. We can move on to the next question. The next question is
Next
right there in
question.
chat because I don't have any more. We're done. We're caught up.
Wait.
Yes?
You're shipping something to Thailand?
No,
Yeah,
he's
there's
talking
I'm sure
about
we're sending.
TLG shipping module for customers in Thailand ordering through our store. he's got to set up something about their states over there because they don't have states like we do. Or
Right. And I've got remember the problem I had with Puerto Rico and Easy Ship? It's cropped back up now in backer kit.
Now look,
So
now look.
in the United
really
States, Puerto
important.
Rico is a territory or a state of the United States. Outside the United States, it's considered a country.
Yeah.
And so no one outside the United
we
States,
don't use outside postal services.
but nobody recognizes Puerto Rico as part of the United States except us. I've discovered.
Well, on the Puerto Ricans.
Well, yeah, and the Puerto Ricans. So like an Easy Ship, they don't have a drop down for Puerto Rico. It's insane. So I got to fix that.
Hey, where does like Puerto Rico like currently officially stand with regards to?
So just to put this in
Territory.
context for everybody,
Yeah,
if you live in Puerto Rico right now, you are part of the Commonwealth, which means that your country is sort of joined to the United States legally and blah 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 blah.
Oh,
But which means if you order, you get to order with the U.S. Postal Service costs, which means you can order books media mail. So you could order 4 or 5 books from Troller Games, and your cost should be about $8. Whereas if we were to ship those same books to, say, the Dominican Republic, it would be about $35. So this is why this is an issue, because our Puerto Rican, and we've got quite a few Puerto Rican folks that play CNC, they can't order stuff at a decent shipping rate because our shipping modules will not recognize the postal rates. It's very frustrating.
It's pretty
okay.
weird.
Well, look, I'm just telling you guys right now. If you need to deliver that crap anywhere, just give it to me.
And
Put me on a plane. I'll deliver.
I see.
I'll tell you the most frustrating thing for me is building out shipping tables, because when you leave the United States for shipping tables, a lot of these countries, you can go over 1 ounce and it'll be another $20.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's no way to fix that. You know, people gets upset about it. But I'm like, well, I had it on a GM screen or a CK screen and it dropped $30. Well, I don't set that. I don't have no control over it. I've tried my best to make it exactly as I can.
And shipping rates from United States to other countries can be insane.
Now, Davis,
Yeah.
Dakota, as you know, has his pilot's license.
Yes.
Oh, that's
And
right.
We found a plane that can carry up to 1,400 weight in luggage, so beyond your passengers, for $60,000. We do a Kickstarter to get Davis and Dakota to fly to Puerto Rico to deliver our books.
Yeah, and Canada.
I'm all
And Canada.
And Canada.
Would be
They'd
great.
probably shoot us down going into Canada, though.
That's right, on Wolf Alone, Air America 2, Davis invades Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah!
So, Omega
No,
Gamut
Flying
asks,
Tigers. We could call it Flying Tigers Airline.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Omega Gamut asks, what will we be getting with the Zagged Kickstarter? Multiple books for the complete cast? Any ideas on bonus materials yet? That's a really good question for Steve.
Yes. So in that Kickstarter, you're going to
Yes.
get the book Yigsburg, which will be, I'm going to very tentatively say volume 1. I have not gotten clearance from Luke and other folks that own the IP on the way we're going to organize this. But you'll get volume 1, which will be Yigsburg and Eastmark. We're going to put those. The Eastmark folio is really only about 30 pages, so we're going to combine those into 2. There's volume 1. Volume 2 will be the castle and the environs of the castle, and volume 3 will be, we're hoping, the first 4 or 5 levels of the dungeon itself. Where the Mouths of Madness fall on that, I'm not 100% sure, but one or the other, depending on page count. So we're probably looking at 3 books for the first Kickstarter, if not 4. I've got to actually talk to Mike, see where he is. He's got questions for me, and I've got
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, I've got a drawer full of. Well, Jeremy knows what I got in there.
Well, we can't talk about it.
We
But,
can't talk about it, but that's next. But so it should be 3 books, lots of maps, lots and lots of maps. And then what we're going to do, kind of ancillary to that, I'm not 100% certain. We've talked to Fat Dragon Games about doing some castle stuff. There's all kinds of just
That'd be
ancillary
cool.
stuff that we would like to do. So,
Yeah.
it is Omega asks how many levels are in the dungeon. It's 17 levels in the dungeon. Now there's 4 sub levels, so that gives us like 22, whatever that said, 21. Gary had envisioned more, but we're not going to do anything that we do not have notes from Gary Gygax that he play tested this stuff. So it'll probably be the 17 plus the sub levels.
Oh, I got a great idea. We just do each one of them as a 1-page dungeon. 24 pages, we're done.
There you go. Boom.
I wish.
That was an idea. It wasn't perhaps a great idea.
I mean, they would be a little smaller,
Yeah, there you go.
Like 3 rooms. Your kind of dungeon, you know.
I was making
So-
fun of him the other day for that.
So we're going to do 2 Kickstarters on that, right? Or 2 crowdfundings on that, right?
Probably 3, 2 or
Three?
3, yes.
Because I know there's a ton.
It kind of depends.
Yeah.
I think we should do one of both.
Yeah.
One
It'll
of
probably
them.
be 2. It'll probably be leave us 3 because that'll leave us 15 levels to do in the second one. So it'll probably be 6 books in total. The original was 7 books. I remember that. So it'll probably be 6 books in total. But there may be other stuff like a monster book.
Oh yeah,
spell book,
who knows?
Oh yeah, he has a lot of. There's a lot of unique stuff in there. So
Death Angel, that's a good question. We're going to see how this works with well, we're doing okay. So it's the first one's going to be with Backer Kit 100%. The pre-launch, the launch, and the fulfillment. And then we'll go from there.
The chances are they'll both be with backer kits.
Probably.
We'll see. I mean, it's. I'm very confident going forward. We're having almost bi-weekly meetings with the folks at Backer Kit, and they're
extremely
kind of pulling the
supportive.
stops out. Yeah, they're pulling stops out and carry and all that, which is really cool.
And like today, I had an issue. This Easy Ship stuff. He sent up one of the guys actually took the time to make a video for me. It's like 10 minutes long, walking me through some of this stuff. You know, just because I asked a question, he didn't even try to ask me back. He just sent it and said, "Here, watch this, and then we'll meet if you need to." They've been extremely supportive, extremely. And I was kind of going on in Discord today a little bit about it. You know, the ideal for us is to ultimately big projects like Castle Zygig, we do crowdfunding, and for easier stuff, we just do pre-orders in the store and move on. Everybody gets their stuff. No big deal, no fanciness. And we don't wait 5 years. We got 15 projects getting behind, blah, 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 right? Let's see. Question, from Ray Tales, is the quarter that goes to the other side of the world in Castle Zygig?
I heard about that a long time ago.
the what are you talking about?
So supposedly,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't comment on what's actually in the dungeon, but supposedly there's a passage that the dungeon is so deep it goes through to the other end of the world.
Yeah.
And so there's a tunnel that spits you out on the other side of the planet.
I will say in the Mouths of Madness, there's some very interesting caves that lead to some very interesting places.
Yes,
Yeah,
there
that's
is.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. Sunday's Kid, yes, I understand. I've got one that was bulletproof, a set of bulletproof dice my wife got me years ago, and they got divorced in the middle of it. I never got those, which kind of sucked. And she paid like $150 for them years ago. But yeah, I get it. He's been waiting 2 years, and they're still messing with the rule system. Some game he backed on Kickstarter, and that sucks because they shouldn't be doing that. If they've got a game and they crowdfund it, it should be done, right? You know. Well, we're going to get back to you in 3
But I
years.
need the money now, Chuck.
I know.
I think it depends on the game. Which one are you talking about?
He didn't say. But I mean,
I don't think we need to know.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Ray Tails asked,
I think I can.
will we
anyway.
get to see the jeweled running man that appeared in one of the dungeon levels?
He will look
We
like.
can't comment on anything that's in there.
Yeah, we can't comment too much, but he will. If he's there, it'll look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, absolutely.
The movie, The Running Man.
And we're gonna have what's his name, Dawson there in there as an NPC, right?
There you go.
What's his name? What's that guy? What was that guy's name? He was in the World War II movie. What was his name? Dawson.
I can't remember anything like that.
The guy that was the announcer in Running Man.
Is he like the game show host guy?
Yes, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson. That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
shit. It's great.
And Hogan's Heroes.
And that's what I was trying to say when I said World War II. I could not get it out of my head. Question with Canadian
Yes,
Postal.
Sundance Kid, I am. So very, very soon, I'll be back on Codex of the Plains, and part of that is Alf's Trag, tying it to Amazing Adventures, the Exaltum book, Infernum book. It'll be a lot of, and Castle Zagig, interestingly enough.
I still can't get over the fact that you were like, "Yes, I will design the biggest dungeon ever."
Me and Jerry were
Why
both
did
like,
you do that?
Anyway.
I
Yeah,
thought
Family
I got out of it
Feud.
by describing
Absolutely,
it
Rick.
as a living dungeon, which means it can never really be designed. So the DMs should just run it however they want.
I don't know about that.
Which living? Wait. What did you say? Supposed to be a living dungeon?
Alf's Trag is a living dungeon, meaning to
Oh.
say
Like Undermountain.
the tower's not alive. It's just people live there, creatures live there, so they're constantly knocking walls down, building new corridors, building new walls. You know,
Yeah, it's like Undermountain.
All all dungeons should be living dungeons. The idea is
Yes.
you're providing them with a snapshot of a moment in time.
Right.
Yes.
So Torlock
And I
72
can't,
asks.
I can't do that snapshot for every table, so I was just gonna let everybody design it.
And I created an actual living dungeon that's alive
You did actually.
and like changes its shape.
Yes, in A0.
Yeah, that's how I run my
Come on,
undermount
dude,
stuff.
look
Is that
this.
way.
Something's at my door.
That's just me.
Let's see. Torlock 72 asks, with the Canadian postal strike, do you guys have a walk around for this? We sadly do not.
No, what we're doing is we packaged a bunch of hermits today, and we're pulling the Canadian ones aside and stacking them so they don't
Just
get
waiting.
lost in some kind of. You know.
Oh, there's a postal strike? That's
Yeah.
that's very inconvenient.
That sucks.
I'm not
It's
too far
Christmas.
from the border.
Silly.
There you go. We can give Jeremy to drive around. We'll buy you a van, Jeremy. You can drive around.
Oh, deal, yeah.
Hey, I have a question though. Since if there's a postal strike, I mean that's really problematic. Is the post office allowed to go on strike in America?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, that's
They're government employees.
Interestingly,
That's
in the
their
U.S. Constitution,
Yeah.
the government has to supply mail. It's very
Right. Yeah, it's part of the rules of our founding fathers. Mail.
Yeah.
There must be discourse.
yeah.
They didn't anticipate the internet.
Yeah, Statler is the walk around Davis hiking to Canadian with a backpack. I mean, we've talked about
I'll
it
do it.
before.
Yeah, there you go. Demi John says, make it a white van and paint candy on the side.
You know how fast I get fucking stopped at customs? Are you joking?
Yeah, Rascal says it's just Canadian Post. All other carriers are good, but I don't really know.
Oh
I don't know. I don't
no,
know.
I
couldn't
wouldn't
tell you.
trust it. I'd hold them. I'd hold them.
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
We're afraid if we ship
Everybody
it
in
and you don't get it for
Canada
2
who-
years,
who-
you know, or something.
Anybody
you
in
know?
Canada who needs stuff, you're gonna meet me in Windsor, Ontario, because that's the closest place to me. You're gonna have to, it's gonna be a long drive for most of you, but I can get there pretty quick.
You know, you realize you just opened yourself up to some shit you don't want to happen. You know this, right?
Do you have any idea how
No,
far I am from
no,
Windsor,
Jeremy.
Ontario?
Too late. Here it
No,
goes.
no, Jeremy, we're gonna go to Banff. We'll meet at Banff.
Where?
Banff.
Like badass motherfucker?
No. North of Glacier National Park in Canada. We'll meet at the
okay.
national park there. I'll pick you up. It's on
Okay,
TLG's
yeah, let's do it.
TLG's dime, and everyone who wants something just
Jay.
come to Banff. That's one of the prettiest places on the planet. Is right there. They're in Glacier National Park. Those two national parks together.
I did not
Oh
know
my
that,
God.
but that is very interesting. Ben Franklin made sure that the Postal Service was in the Constitution. Smart feller.
That was
Yeah.
smart. I wouldn't have thought
You
of
just
it.
call him a fart smeller?
Ben.
Yeah, that's interesting about the post service.
Now you're talking, Trav Cam. We got a cool image coming out pretty soon of the trolls, I think. So appreciate it.
Like
Trav.
a sweet skeleton with guns or something? That's pretty cool.
It's going to be as a motorcycle club. It's going to be pretty cool.
So basically, yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a picture of our feet. With all of its. All right. Anyway, so
We got any more questions, Chuck?
No, we got any more
yes.
questions? I think I'm about ready to wrap it up for us tonight, though. I've got to go get over to the anniversary stream in a minute. So if you got anything else that you want to ask it right now. Then we'll do our giveaways, and what we're gonna do,
you
guys.
can
Is we're gonna
look. We are the most knowledgeable crew that you're
Oh
ever
my
going to
God.
run to.
I'm going
on
to
Earth.
drink heavily
All
tonight.
You can ask any question, and by God, I will give an answer.
It might be, I don't know, but it will be an
I don't
answer.
know. It may be wrong. There's no guarantee.
Odd one man, we are most.
will say this.
To clean up, and that's it. You want
If
David
everyone bought Bitcoin when I told them to buy Bitcoin, you'd be 10x right now.
All right. So on that note, Steve, would you repeat what you said? Because I don't think anybody heard you.
Odd one man asked, "Are we free of the OGL and D&D?" And we
Yes.
are for the vast majority of what we've done. Obviously, when we revisit books like The Adventures of Backpack, we'll have a little bit of cleaning to do, but
Yeah.
there's very little OGL content left. Mostly, it's going to be changing alignment from chaotic evil to chaos/evil, stuff like that. So
We took OGL out and added corn syrup.
we got some corn syrup into the game. That's right, one outline. CNC the board game. We actually had a game called Melee that we worked on for quite a while. It never got done. It was a CNC board game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Melee and Cleaver the Pit.
Well, yeah, I've got Cleave the Pit, and I've also got those dice, that dice game, whatever it's called.
Troll Knuckles.
Yeah, Troll Knuckles.
Yes,
Yeah.
Kent and I actually talked about a board game. I talked to him exhaustively yesterday. I don't think he paid any attention to what I said
Probably not.
about a board game. About doing a board
There's
game.
Kings of England, Kings of France.
Oh yeah, that's coming out. Yeah, I forgot about that. Actually, yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead with the board game. Kent, I'm putting that on my schedule.
Done.
Okay.
Let me write that down.
Knowing full well that it's like one word a year.
I'm actually going to, I forgot, I told Jay we'd raid into him, so it'll be just a few more minutes. If you guys need to go, you can go, but I'm going to raid into him. So just so you guys know what's going on, Lorgan Samba, Jay, he's having his partner anniversary tonight, and I'm going to be over playing with Ed Greenwood and a couple other folks. We'll be playing an adventure over there and, giving away some stuff and just hanging out. And I'd love for you guys to come and hang out and support Jay. He's been a great supporter of the channel and our company, and he's working on an actual, product for us and everything else. It's going to be very cool. Very, very, very cool.
Hey, Davis.
Yeah.
Here is the 7-page rules called Castles and Crusades Tourney Rules, and the game was going to be Grand Melee.
Oh yeah. Who wrote that? I can't remember his name.
Josh Tooney.
Josh Tooney. Yes. I wonder where Josh is these days. Last time I heard he was in Kansas City.
Yeah, he was up there. And I got the cards here.
Yeah.
And the board.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I thought so. We just
and the many projects that we have set by the way.
I want to do a miniatures board game, war game, like galactic conquest in reality, and build a city.
So here's something interesting.
What? Go ahead.
In my folder here of Troll Lord games that we have worked on in the past, some we've put out like Planet Busters. In a folder called Shit Canned is another folder called John Carter, Warlord of Mars.
Holy shit buckets! Send that over.
That's fine.
It's just the proposal, interestingly enough.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Omega Gamut had a really good question, Steve.
6. Do what?
So Omega Gamut's got a really good question. Darklight 689 had a question. Since your PHP is free and has been for a while, ever consider an online SRD?
We talk about it sometimes, but such a project would be very labor intensive, and we were always shorthanded and too much behind where we want to be.
I mean,
if we get to the point that I feel like we can par off some of Chuck and Jeremy's time to put it together, we will. But
and we could most certainly just take the wiki we're working on and expand it.
Well,
yeah, but it takes work.
There's a specific thing they're asking for though, which is something that they can take and use and build their own stuff out of it, and that they can propagate, because that's what the big boon of the original system reference document was. That's what gave it that long tail on the market, was that anybody could make anything for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, it's we would have to allocate resources to it.
Yeah.
And at this juncture, resources is stretched thin. We'll put it that way.
Jeremy, there's a question in the chat for you.
Don't read it.
I've already read it, and I know what it means. So I won't ask though.
I don't want to hear Chuck say that. I really don't.
Why? I say it all the time to my woman.
Yeah.
Joking.
Thank you, Trev.
My wife would kill me. Darklight says, I suppose that's true. I just like being able to do quick search on a wiki or something to pull up 4 rules at the table. No, I get that. I totally get it.
Yeah, we would love to do it, but it becomes it's just resource management, we will eventually get there.
That is the problem we have. We are growing and we're putting out stuff, so it's hard to prioritize. You know what I mean? Do you want the SRD or do you want the starter set, or do you want Castle Zygi, or do you want whatever? Right? It's crazy. But we're working towards stuff. Who knows? A lot of things we've done in the last 2-3 years. When I first came to work for the company, we used to laugh about them as being something that would never really happen. And now we've done them and moved on. So you never know with time, especially with the trolls. We're everlasting.
I do. I know everything in time.
You what? Well, I know you do. I know you do.
Why didn't you buy Bitcoin when it was fractions of a penny?
I did, but I sold it too soon.
Okay.
Hey,
Clearly
you
you
made
didn't know
$9
something.
off of it.
You know that guy who bought that house, or no, not the house, the pizza with his Bitcoin.
Now, I will tell you, Ray, and anybody that's listening out there, as far as the Foundry codes go, I've got next week, we're going to do our final. I got to get with Ken and do our final testing and see and get that all set up on the website. So they may not come out. You may get your books first and you may get your PDFs first, but they are coming and you will have the PHP this month. But I've still got to set up that back end stuff. They've got to talk to each other, right? And that kind of thing. And then I think the CKG will be out January, and then the M&T probably by February or March. The M&T is the worst one because it has all those records for all those monsters. You know, there's a lot of work to do for that, for sure. But it is coming. I'll have them out for sure.
Reaper, that is the intent.
Yes, that is the intent. We're tired of it too. Let me tell you. I was ranting, like for I think for it was Reforged. I think. Oh no, it was the Hermit. It took me 56 hours to set up everything, whereas the pre-order took 30 minutes. You know, it's nuts. Yeah, the M&T Sharp. Oh yeah, you're right, Wolf Alone. We would have had that out this week, but someone did insist on having mules on there. So now we're having to send it
There
back.
were already mules in there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but this person demanded a picture. He demanded one.
No, you're not getting that.
Well, hey, listen.
pictures.
Rick Montel gets what he wants. Okay, you got to understand that. You don't want Tyler Moe after you, right?
No one knows what a mule actually looks like, so we need to put an image in there. They just have like this idea in their mind, you know, but it's like Plato in the cave.
Do we have an image of the actual mule besides the one that's on that cover of the, you know, where he's breaking free at the river?
In something, yeah. I ran across it the other day. We have one in something.
Find it. If you could find it for me, Steve, I will print that out and mail it to Tyler.
What are we looking for?
A picture of
A
the
picture
mule.
of a mule.
I'll mail it to Tyler, and he can tape
I
it in
think
his
it's
M&T.
in. I think it's in Monsters and Treasures of Air because there's a ton of animals in it.
It's right here. I got it.
He had it on his desktop.
No, I just searched.
It's his wallpaper.
Yeah, it just happens to be his
Omega,
wallpaper.
if you seriously
Tile
need
mode,
something,
'cause
if you
it's
do need
small.
a
It's
shipment
like
ever
48 pictures
delayed,
of the mule.
ever, just reach out to us at product support and we'll help you get straightened out. Ever, anybody. If you ever have an issue with your shipping and you're going to be gone or you get arrested or whatever, let us know. We'll always work with you on it. Try to get it.
You were planning on getting arrested, killed by the cartel, you know, just let us know so that we can
Well,
get it.
they are talking about a drug mule for Canada, so I don't know. I'm going to tell you that. Or a plane. So that was in the chat earlier, actually. I'll cherish it forever, Chuck. Tyler. Oh my God. Too funny. Yes, my one call will be the TLG. See, John, now you're talking. If you get in trouble, you call Troll or Games. We'll get you out of it. We've got aliens giving the world the finger on our streams. We're badasses. All right? You know. Now, we may not pick up when you call, but you call. All right? We've got your back somewhat.
There, Chuck. I put the mule in your Skype comment.
Oh, my God. I want to see what it looks like.
There it is.
Oh, I remember that picture. I was thinking about the other one that's on. What book is that? It's the NPC Almanac. It's got that one mule that's going crazy.
Oh, that's lifting up. Yeah, because the griffin or something's attacking.
Yeah, something like that. Drop this down here real quick.
That's one I'm not looking forward to going back to.
What?
For Reforged is because you put 48 million magic items in each one. I'm gonna have to fix all of that.
He's gonna go crazy.
That's gonna be like 6 weeks of work easily.
Or you just make up new magic items.
That's what he did.
They're all +1.
They're all plus.
No.
I think we should go back to what I proposed when we initially started. Is we remove magic from the game. It makes it so much simpler.
Here you go, Tyler.
Is
This
this
is
like
for
a
you,
World War II
buddy.
game or something?
Right.
Here's a picture
Kind
of
of
the
real
mule.
simple.
There you go.
Jeremy, Keith Gamer says, call it job security.
Yeah.
That's true. It's funny you should talk about that. Yeah.
We've got 2 pieces of art for this creature. And there's the mule.
We've got enough minutia for you to fix, Jeremy, that you'll be employed for 25 years.
Yeah, you'll be here forever.
Long after we died, TLG's still going to be churning out the check.
What was that picture in originally, Steve?
What?
That art for the mule. What was it in originally?
I think Jeremy's right. It was in Monster Treasures of Aird and then the Adventurer's Backpack.
So
That
we've
had
got
a ton of animals.
We've
in
got the
I
mule.
thought it was the AVP.
Well, we've got the mule, and now I'm going to show you the new art.
Look, look.
Here's the new art for the ass. It's up there now too.
I'm guessing
All right.
it's Davis.
it. That's a photo of me.
Oh, I'm getting silly. I tell you what. All right, let's see. Jay's getting his stream set up now, so should be good to go here. Yeah, he's live, or we'll be live here in a second. So I'm gonna get over here and give us our giveaways away. We will be back Monday, I think. Steve will be doing another thing about Aired a little bit, and Grace will be doing her readings. And yeah, if you guys got any issues with the new Kickstarters, just email us again at product support. And guys, I'm telling you, a lot of you don't know this.
Don't email us. Email Chuck.
I wish. I really wish there was a thing
send
on
me an email
Kickstarter that
at,
said, "Hey, you don't message us here. Email us at product support," because people send us messages over there. And it's so hard to track all these different
it's a lot of
places.
them.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Email me if you want a pizza roll.
Yeah, there's a raffle, Death Angel. I'm getting ready to get to it right now. Let me switch over and get into that.
I'm going to set up an email. I never answer my emails at gmail.com.
I need to go back through. It's December. It's time for me to go in there
Here,
again.
Davis,
Check.
you know, in the Castle Keeper's Guide, I put your email down for customer support.
That's still in there?
Did you really? You're making that up? You got to be making that.
I don't think I put his physical email. I said just find Davis.
Oh, well, that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
If you find fault with this tome or it fails in any way, the blame lies squarely on the shoulders of Davis Chenault. Please direct all complaints to his email address.
Not provided, of course.
I literally did not believe you, but by God, it's in there. All right. All right. So let me get my chat stretched over here. We'll get this going.
What the hell are there 61 people here listening to us talk about nothing?
There's
No
more than
offense.
that. There's more than that. We also
Are
got
there
the other
really?
platform.
That's
We love
There's
it.
like 150
everyone
people.
comes here knowing that we review movies and we have failed them utterly.
What the hell are you? Stop it. What's that?
That Davis.
I got a
Why
new
would you
musical.
ask? Why would you ask?
I got a new toy to play with.
So,
Okay, go
All right,
ahead.
Davis, let him wrap up.
Will Martinez from YouTube says, "Will you guys make a legendary monster?
Monster
A
and
legendary
Warlords
monster and
book."
warlords book that focuses on named monsters. We were just talking about that the other day, and villains that Casa Peoples can use against players. We were just talking about that.
That's sort of what Jason's monster book is going to be. He's going to have like Dracula.
Yeah, he's going to have like some of the big ones in there. But I know what you're saying. Just like with the Dragon Macon, they had all those dragons.
He's going to have the Candyman and that guy with the fingers.
Jeremy and his white van.
Jeremy and his white man. Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands.
Dude, that would be great.
Yeah, no kidding, Lando. I'm right there with you.
We can find
You know what?
all those, like Ming the Merciless.
Stop it.
There. Fixed. Yeah, it's-
Poor
I
That
Jeremy.
doesn't
took
even
care
make
of it.
sense.
I took care of it. I took care of it. He can't make no more noise. He's been muted.
He blocked
Oh.
Davis.
Now you have to do what is it called? Interpretive dance. What you got to do. Yeah.
Semaphores, Davis. Semaphores.
Well, he don't say shit when he knows he's muted. Watch this. You're unmuted. Oh.
Wait,
All right.
did you actually mute me?
Hey, let's give the giveaways. Get out of here. Let these folks get to J Strings. Let's wrap it up.
Yep. There's one last question for you while I get over here.
Davis got muted again.
Just mute.
All right, I'm going over. Steve, grab that question real quick while I get over here. Thank you.
Will
What?
I'd imagine they would say their own thing.
Second CKG2 or it'll stay a standalone product. There will be
You're a good
stuff
man,
in
Jay.
CKG2 about running games and things like that, but the GM Tricks the Trade will be its own.
Do you have a list of stuff that's on?
I have a question.
Let Chuck do the giveaways.
Okay.
Chuck,
It's important. It's an important question.
I doubt it. Go ahead, Chuck's doing something. Go ahead. What's your
Chuck is
question?
late for his date with Ed Greenwood.
Have you noticed that the last thing to turn gray are your eyebrows? Why is that?
All right, so we're gonna
Thank
do
everybody for
giveaways
coming
now. Yeah. I'm gonna close the entries right now. All right.
All right.
Who
won?
There has to be a reason. Anyway,
control.
okay.
All right. So let me get my spiel going here again. I got interrupted. The first giveaway is for a $15 code off the store, and that is going to go to. Oh, there'll be a link that pops up if you're new to winning from us. It's a link to our Discord. If you'll just come over there, join the Discord, and one of our moderators, Scott, Obsidian Risk, will get you taken care of. You can just tag him, DM him, or ask in chat, and we'll get you the code. All right, here we go. First winner up for $15 is going to be Winter.
Jay.
All right.
Jay.
Congrats, Winter.
Congratulations, Winter.
Winter. And the next $15 we're going to do Scarlet Watch. There you go. Congrats.
Congratulations, Scarlet Watch.
Excellent. And one last one we'll do for $25, and that will be DM John. All right, there you go, John. I'm going to pay for the Canadian shipping.
Jeremy is laughing.
I couldn't turn him off quick enough. I'm in the other computer. He knew that. So anyway. All right, I'm going to set the raid. We're going to raid into Jay. And then I'm going to get off of here and run over to Jay's stream. And then I'll be back on the Jay. And we'll shoot the shit with anybody who wants to hang out. We're going to play a game tonight and have fun. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So let me get
And
this.
really, eyebrows. Why? Why do they stay brown forever?
All right, everybody. Thank you for
Lord
coming
have
out.
mercy. He's special.
He's special.
Oh, wait. Was that out loud? Sorry.
Oh, Sundance. It's a hoot.
All right, here we go. Thank God. God, isn't that glorious? Isn't that beautiful? Y'all hear that beautiful,
mute
sweet
it again?
music? Yeah, I muted his
You know,
ass.
every time we do one of these, I start out feeling pretty good, and by the end, I have a really bad headache.
All right, we're going right into Jay. You guys hang on real quick enough. We'll get over there, and then I'll be back over there in a few minutes.
All right. It's right in there.
So thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, everybody, for coming out. It was great. You realize what's going on. You're terrible. You're terrible. I'm going to rate out. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Guys,
Oh, my God. I'll
you're
see you
like
in
a
few minutes.
toddler banging on pots and pans. What do you expect?
Good night, everyone.
And don't forget, trolls are ow! That's right.